Today, Fortnite released a new update with a bunch of changes, some bug fixes, and some new bugs. And if you guys want to know everything that went down, watch the rest of this video so you don't, get caught off guard. If you guys are enjoying these videos and you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way
you are the first to know when a video is uploaded and you can get the advantage over your opponents, because we do a lot of these type of videos to catch you guys up on all the changes. Enjoy the rest of the video and like the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Today there was a patch. The color of the game looks different. I'm not entirely sure, but it just looks really colorful. Like the saturation is turned up or the gamma is turned up. So they brought the AK. I don't know if you can actually get it from chests, but I know I've seen that you can turn a regular AR into an AK at the upgrade stations. It's called side grade. You can turn an AK to a normal AR. You can turn an AR into an AK. The question is, how? One sec. Why is that guy ignoring him? Are these guys teaming? Do you think the side grade, do you think the side grade will ever be available for pumps? Like, imagine if you can turn a pump into attack, or attack into a pump. Or maybe even giving you the option to turn a regular AR into a burst AR. I think this is just a start. I'm sure the side grade thing's gonna be expanded on, because there's no way they're just gonna make it a purely just for the AK. I think they're just starting off with this, but we'll have to see. They also reduced the upgrade cost of all weapons. I don't know if you guys remember, but to turn a blue gun into a purple gun, it used to cost you 750 materials, 250 of each. Now it only costs you 150 of each. So it went from 750 total materials to 450, which is a huge benefit. I personally kept saying that they needed to reduce the cost of upgrades, because it was very rare for you to even need to upgrade a gun or even have the mats to upgrade a gun, because a lot of times you were either you were farming and you don't want to risk dropping 750 mats. But they reduced the cost of upgrades. I'm pretty sure they reduced it across the board. Let me just double check real quick. 50 for green. I think they might have just reduced it for blue to purple, which was the biggest cost, but I'll have to double check. But it's definitely reduced from blue to purple. As you can see, like, if we try to go from blue to P90, it's only 150. It used to be 250 of each material. Now it's 150. It's a huge drop. I'm glad they're finally trying to, make use of the upgrade stations, because I feel like they were very underutilized. Like, people use them, sure, but they were definitely underutilized. I gotta say. Game feels smoother right now as well. And no, they did not fix the walking forward bug. After you open your inventory, I can't walk forward for a few seconds. Ninja got a skin, part of this new series, Icon series. They also confirmed that Loser Fruit, Australian streamer Loser Fruit, and I think Spanish streamer, I think his name is Greg or Gref G. Sorry, I'm probably saying his name wrong. I feel bad because I follow him on Twitter and he follows me, but I forgot if it was Greg or Gref. Someone help me in the chat. Point is, it's not going to stop there. People who play, Fortnite, like big streamers who play Fortnite, YouTubers, musicians, athletes, they're going to try to start bringing in people who play Fortnite and are popular or whatever into the game with their own skins. I would certainly like one. I'm hoping that I do get a Cypher PK skin. It'd be very cool. We'll have to see, though. People might be asking why I'm not wearing the ninja skin right now. I don't have it. Some people got it early, but I don't have it. But it comes out in a few days, so. So there's also a glitch, a couple glitches. Whenever there's a patch, there's usually a few glitches. People are saying you can shoot through, wooden ramps. Let me grab the sniper and let me see if you can shoot. People are saying you can shoot through the... Yep. You can snipe through the ramp. Oh my god, what are the odds? We'll keep talking about what's going on. Okay, so you can shoot through the ramps with sniper and with shotgun. The wooden ramps. Let me try to get a wooden ramp built out here. So when it's fully built, there's holes obviously through the ramp, and I've been able. I already showed that I can snipe through it. Now I don't know if you can actually shoot like a pistol bullet, an AR bullet through it. Doesn't seem like it, but the shotgun, you can. You can shoot the shotgun. You got to make sure the red X is not there, or else you're just gonna hit the ramp. But like this big hole right here, you standing above it, bam, right? Bam. Some of those probably went through. Let me see. Open areas we can like right there. Yeah, that's hitting the floor, but that's also hitting the ramp a little bit. It's hitting both. The floor is almost about to break. So it seems like shotguns and snipers, you can shoot through them. What about SMG? Yeah. So pistol and AR, you're right. So you can shoot through anything, you just gotta find the right spots, get the right angle. There's obviously a bug, it's not intended. I don't think they would want the ramps to work like that. It's just way too clunky. You basically shoot through ramps, but through wooden ramps. Somebody said there's a bug with the editing where you can edit a wall from below a ramp. Like this. Oh, wow. So you can just really extend your edit beyond. And to do this, all you gotta do is, you see the F to edit button? It's on the floor right now. You just gotta look for it to pop up on the wall. If you look high enough, it pops up on the wall, and you can just edit the wall. You can definitely face the people out. I'm gonna flip the ramp over and see. Oh yeah, yeah. So if you flip the ramp over, there's also some construction at the radio tower north of the map. So there might be a new POI up here or some additions to this area up here. We can check that out later, or Jack can just put footage of this spot up here. So expect something to happen over there. That construction might be related to season 2 chapter 2. Like that might be what's gonna go down season 2 chapter 2. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, mobile players now have a 122 FPS. I mean 120 FPS limit. So if you play on mobile, it used to have a 60 FPS cap. Now, if your mobile device can handle it, mobile players can now play on 120 FPS. And I'm following a few mobile players on Twitter, and I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. That's pretty cool. But it's kind of wild that mobile has higher FPS than console. Wow. That's kind of crazy. And the AK is a little bit new too. It's got a little bit of a, seems like it's got a little bit of a higher fire rate. It's definitely stronger than the old AK that we once knew. It's not the same old AK. It's a little different. So definitely stronger, definitely worth using. Now we have the regular AR, the Scar, we have the Burst, and we have the AK. And I think all three guns, all three ARs, are going to be useful in combat, which is actually crazy, because first of all, we've never had a burst gun that has been viable in the past, like truly viable, right? The AUG is one of the first burst guns that actually is heavily used by pro players and sometimes favored over the Scar. The Scar is better at long range tags, more consistent, but the AUG gives players like huge burst potential that the Scar does not have. And the reason is that the AUG, you know, it's really accurate. It's got the first shot accuracy reset after every shot, so it really stands out. This AK is also a little bit stronger, and the old AK used to be underutilized after it got nerfed. People would just prefer the Scar over like a gold or purple AK. But now it's a little bit stronger. So now we have potentially a meta where all three top ARs, the AK, the Scar, and the Burst AUG, are all going to be used pretty frequently. And I don't really know which one will reign king, but you know, as of right now, if there's a Scar or an AUG in front of me, you know, it's usually a 50-50 split between whether I pick up the AUG or the SCAR. Like if I don't have an SMG, sometimes I'll lean towards SCAR because I like to have the firepower of the SCAR. But if I have an SMG, a lot of times I'll just go for the AUG because I love the burst damage. If I need like storm surge tags, for example, though, like if I'm in a really super stacked game and there's storm surge potentially, I would prefer the SCAR just because the SCAR has better long range pick potential compared to the AUG. So yeah, it really is like the ARs all seem to be very balanced with each other. The top ARs at least. Like miss me with that gray burst. That gun is still garbage. I wonder if the AK will be OP for controller players. Honestly, you know, depends on the controller player you're asking. And the AK wasn't around, I don't think, when exponential and linear aim assist was a thing. The AK wasn't around. The AK is less about spraying and a lot more tap fire, similar to the infantry rifle. So I don't know if AK is going to be popular among the controller players, or if they will still prefer having the AUG or SCAR. If I had to make an educated guess, you know, having not very little time playing on controller, but just like understanding how controller players play and watching a lot of the top controller players, I would assume that the AK might be strong on legacy. One sec, someone's at the door. Coming. But Jack, I think we got the footage, right? Send it with what you got.